And we're live.
Hello. Running a bit late, but that's okay.
We're learning important life lessons.
Yeah. Like what important life lessons are we learning?
I don't know. I don't know where I was gonna go with that. Like we're learning something all the time, every day. We're learning.
The chat is broken, by the way.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh
At
man.
least maybe I'm behind if you just fixed it.
Oh no, you're
But
right. I just fixed it before we started.
sometimes I have to keep the stream like chat open in another window, like
Right.
pop it out, for otherwise it'll disappear. Cause I don't know.
So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna.
Change and everything sucks.
I'm gonna fix it, and then I'm gonna pop it back in and see if it stays fixed or not.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm gonna put testy test into the. Well, that says test. That's a little weird.
Testy test. Maybe there's a woman named Tess. She just gets really testy sometimes.
Yeah, testy test. Sounds like a. Oh boy. Okay. Hello
Like
everyone.
like a diner. Like, oh, we're gonna go to the testy test and have some beers.
I was gonna say it sounded like a Trump nickname that he gives to somebody, but then I have to make the disclaimer about how we're not gonna talk about politics and all this other stuff.
That just came out of nowhere. Sorry. Oh god.
Boy. Okay. We are gonna play Dragon Age Origins today. I promise. That's what we're gonna do. We're not just gonna try and stack as many non sequiturs together as we can.
But we will try.
We actually might stack as many non sequiturs as we can while playing Dragon Age, if anything.
There you go.
So at least it's tangentially video game related.
Indeed.
Live streams are something like a little bit of a miracle, aren't they? I mean, like we earlier
Like
today.
a miracle in the way like the insane clown posse would describe a miracle.
Yes, that kind of miracle. Just a fucked up, slightly offensive miracle.
Magnets, how do they work?
That kind of thing. Yeah, because like earlier today we were exchanging emails, at least like vaguely trying to plan out podcasts. Like the next couple podcasts, we'll probably record one later today, that we plan for these things. There's some planning for the podcast, even if the actual conversation is pretty open-ended.
Mm-hmm.
We show up every week for these streams and we have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
We completely wing it. I don't have the faintest idea of what I'm going to talk about on any of these.
Yeah, I don't. I think there's sometimes like we'll start with something of like, oh, I want to talk about this recent thing that happened, or like there's something interesting that just got released and we'll talk about that. But yeah, other than that, we're just bullshitting for 2 hours.
It's kind of like, I mean, I'm sure actual radio shows have way more planning involved in them, but it is just kind of like maybe we pull something from the news, or we just kind of something that happened this week. We might start riffing on that, but that's about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's right. Here's where we left off. I was deciding whether or not we were going to try and get into this door to do one of the side quests before we
Which side quest?
did the proving, right?
Oh, right, the proving.
And do we want to do these tasks for Harrowmont and Balin?
So, Harrowmont wants you to do shit with the proving, and then Balin wants you to go into the deep roads to do. Well, technically, you're just supposed to give letters to people, but that means you have to go into the deep roads. So, what do you think our boy Claude would do?
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I feel like Claude's maybe been slightly motivated. He seems to be coming to Orzammar has unlocked something deep within him, which has been trapped for a long time, and now all of a sudden he feels like being a halfway useful human being.
Oh, something about that just is so sad right now. Well, I mean, I'll let you choose. I can't decide which one I think he would do more. I feel like the Balin one with the sending the letters feels more like an errand boy, where like winning a proving sounds cooler. So maybe he just wants to go win a prize, and feel like get the attention like the good boy he is.
Right.
Oh yeah, Bosog proving Claude lives for the applause. Lady Gaga song here that I'm not going to sing.
Yes. It's a good reference. It's a good pull. Bosog in the chat. That's a good one.
Yeah. So maybe he just Maybe in this world he's really into Thetis Lady Gaga. I don't even know who that would be, and so that's just in his mind, and he really wants to go like sing that out into the crowd and beat people up.
Well, we couldn't get into this room because we don't have enough lockpicking shenanigans. So I guess
Does it have to be us, or do we have to get like? Oh well, Liliana's gone, so it's really just Zevran.
It's Zevran who also does not have enough lockpicking chops to get in there.
See, that's where we fucked up. We got Zevran and not Liliana.
Yeah, no, for real, we really did. So yeah, I mean, there's that. And I don't think there's console commands to add the upgraded talents, right? But then I would also have to up the cunning as well.
So there is console commands at the same time. Like I think, like, do we have to do this part?
No.
Or
we could just Claude could just accept failure as he's done so gracefully throughout his entire adventure at this point.
Because I don't want to cheat our way completely. I feel like if we like in this instance like this, where it's working as intended, we just fucked up.
Yes. Okay. Like, okay. I'm with you. And also, it is it's another in a long string of failures for Claude.
Yeah. I mean, it's true. Like, if Claude just isn't good enough to win, that's his own fucking fault.
That's his fault. You know what? I'm on board with this. Okay, let's go into the proving then, because I think that should be the way to go.
Let's do it. A rogue without cunning, worst build ever.
I mean, yes.
At least you're open about your faults.
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in the fight?
I'd like to fight as Lord Harrowmont's champion.
Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed?
Oh, I get to... Okay, yeah, pick... I am Claude of the Grey Wardens, or you may call me Claude, or you may call me whatever you like. What does he call you if you say whatever you like?
I think no matter what you put, he says, like, oh, that's a mouthful. I'm going to call you Grey Warden. I thought that was what he does no matter what.
That would make sense. All right. I'm Claude of the Grey Wardens.
We'll just call you Grey Warden, seeing as those human names are a real burr to pronounce. We actually have an opening in the first round. Are you ready to start?
Who will I be fighting?
Looks like Suwern's drawn first bout. He was one of the youngest champions ever. Beat his own father at 12 years old. All for the right
he beat his own father at 12 years old.
Are you ready to start?
kind of freaking man-child is this?
Came out of the womb already like 40 pounds and willing to
12 years old. Good Lord. I just imagine like a little 12-year-old kid beating the crap out of his dad, but he's a giant of a person.
Now, what if his dad was just really like a big weakling? Have we thought about that?
It's possible. Could be. Maybe. Well, then how did his son get so jacked and all testosterone filled?
Maybe mom was like, you know.
Oh, interesting. Hello, Mom. Mom was a she-bear.
Yeah, she's a she-bear. Like, mom was of the warrior caste and was quite, I mean, they're probably both warrior caste if he's warrior caste. I don't know. Some whatever. But she was like a lot better than dad.
Yep.
So maybe he can beat dad, but he can't beat mom.
That's a really interesting concept. So I can't remember where it was, but someone was being asked the question. A guy who's old, I guess I don't know how old he is, but older than LeBron James was going, at what age do you think LeBron James surpassed you as an athlete? And like, that's a trippy question to think about, right? Because it's probably like 12, you know? Mm-hmm. Like LeBron James was a complete freak of nature at 14. He was like the best high school basketball player in the country. That's a tricky one, man. Like kids that just grow up with incredible athletic prowess.
Yeah.
Go down to the ring then. I'll be right
Or like
there.
just like musical, artistic, really anything like that. And you're like, oh my god, you're 12 and you're fucking...
Oh, like the kids on Oprah who are playing piano and stuff.
Oh yeah, and you're like, oh man, I can play chopsticks. Dang.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it. I ruined my names.
When Suwern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring. Today, he fights as a champion for Prince Balin.
He drank
Opposing
protein
him
shakes
in
with
Lord
the baby
Harrowmont's
bottle.
name is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
F for Caitie's nails. Why? What happened to your nails?
Oh, I was painting them, and then I was talking with my hands, and then I like swiped it on my desk, and so now there's just a. Thankfully, I have a glass desk, so it's not that big a deal. But it's just like, no, now there's nail polish off, not on my nail and on my desk.
I am noticing and really appreciating like the very simple sprites that they have up in the rafters and like how they move their arms.
Aren't they cute?
They're just like, yes, excellent, good, yay. It just looks like 2D Dragon Age. This is what it would have been. This is what that top row, like that's what Dragon Age would have been if it came out in like 1998.
I mean, you're not wrong. There's it's kind of like you can't really see it unless you like, get it up close with fly cam. But Inquisition, if you look out at Skyhold, you see camps of people and you see people walking around. But if you fly in really close, it's actually like 2D images of Darkspawn and just like constantly looking like they're rippling in the ether. It's really weird looking.
Yeah.
So
that's cute. I like the top. This top row is fascinating to me. Okay. What does this guy say? Is he talking trash? Is that what happened?
yeah, talk trash.
Get ready to eat those words.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
You're never going to win!
All right, get your lightsabers out, Claude. Come on. Oh, this guy's going down really easily. Damn.
That's why his dad was a big wimp, you know?
Well, his dad didn't have lightsabers also, so.
That
Well,
was an
that's true.
exciting start, Warden. Swearn is rarely trounced, and so thoroughly. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Lucas says, what about kids who grow up with an incredible analytical and newspaper reading age at the age of 9 like you? Where has that gotten me in life exactly? hasn't taken me too far.
Well, see, Jordan, here's the problem now. You could have said that you're this big Wall Street man living in New York, and we would have probably believed you, or at least attempted to. So, you know, you could have gone anywhere with that.
This whole love of Texas thing has just been a whole lie this whole time.
Yeah, you're stuck in New York, but you miss your Texas. It's like Sandy Cheeks, you know?
Oh, I was going to go with my New York publicist gave me a backstory for my live streaming channel to make me seem more relatable, of course.
Yeah, of course. Sorry, I
Yes,
I forgot you told me that 2 years ago.
Because the rest of the country loves Texas so much.
Well, they probably like Texas more than big, rich, fancy man in New York.
I don't know. I think if we took a poll across the country, what do you like more, the state of New York or the state of Texas? And those two states couldn't vote. I think New York would win in a landslide.
Well, the state, yeah, but I mean, like the perception of like some, you know, normal guy in Texas versus rich, fancy man who's working on Wall Street in New York. Like, I feel like that's what I'm getting at more than the actual states.
Yeah, see, it's the rich, fancy man part that does it. Because right now we're in a real state of, you know, fuck the rich and all that.
Yeah, eat the rich, I believe, is what I hear all the time.
Yeah, but see, if it was like struggling artist living in New York versus average guy in Texas, that's a landslide.
Yeah, you'd be fucked.
It'd be fucked. Which, oddly enough, the two people that I know who have lived in New York both tell me that I would like it, and I can't be more skeptical of that because I love a slow pace of life in Texas. And everything about New York that I hear is like really quick, and I don't know why they necessarily made those comments, but like I'm so skeptical of that.
I don't think they know you that well, Jordan. Maybe that's the.
I think the one person who semi-explained it, we were having actually a discussion about politics, and he said that sort of the fact that I sort of like just throwing that out there reminded him of his group of friends that he had in New York.
Okay.
Anyway, this guy says, "Are you ready for your next opponent?" Yeah, I could use a. Oh wait, I thought that said I could use a test, a real test. It says I could use a rest first. No, instead, let's go with I'll tear out his spine.
Excellent.
Oh.
Let us go.
Real sportsmanlike conduct from
This
Claude.
is a glory proving.
Also, save in between these because when I was doing this on like my normal stream, I like crashed in the middle here and I lost a lot of time and effort, and I was very sad about it.
Duo, the warrior caste twin terrors, now fighting for Prince Balin.
Exer says you should try Vermont, Jordan. I know literally nothing about Vermont. Tell me about it.
When you fall.
I'm willing to take a pitch because at a certain point in the next 10 years, people from California are going to ruin Texas. So,
wait, why Texas?
Because they're all coming here and they won't stop.
Huh?
The bastards! I wish we could build a wall and just like not let in people from California.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't be worried about the Mexicans. It's California that's going to ruin everything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Texas is all Mexicans currently anyway. Like, just build a wall to the west.
There would probably be a pretty significant portion of the population that'd be like, yeah, actually. Oh, God.
Okay, what are we doing here? I love these are such corny lines for trash talking. Sure, and may the dirt taste good when I feed it to you.
First warrior to fall is vanquished.
Can you imagine, like, you're in a real fight and you say that, and the other person's like, what the fuck?
I mean, there's 100% chance that anybody who says that in a real fight is going to get their ass kicked, right?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Damn, I gotta say though, Claude is just giving him the business.
Well, you have an advanced weaponry versus, like, a sword, so that probably does help a little.
And you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent?
Akiko says, I missed if Claude was supporting Harrowmont or Balin. Yeah, so did we, kind of. We haven't really decided yet. Claude's just trying to figure out how to find his place in life, to be quite honest. He's basically like a Thetis millennial. He hasn't quite gotten his feet under him yet.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, well, hold on, we're millennials, and I went, actually, yeah, maybe that does fit.
I mean, that's
All
basically...
Right. We are millennials, right? Like that. I've heard conflicting reports of what the definition of birth ranges are.
As I understand it, millennial is anyone born after 1980, which is a lot of people. I'm like, so you're saying that there's like straight up 39-year-old millennials? I go, I guess.
Huh. Wow.
I suppose so. I'll take it.
Because that would that's a. I feel like that doesn't fit right, but I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's also a lot of conflation between millennials and Zers.
Yeah.
And so, I'm sorry, Alex Raffio, that's correct. Between 80 and 2000. So the kids born after 2000 are Zers.
Uh-huh. But aren't there Xers too?
Well, Generation X is before us.
Oh, right. Duh. Okay.
Yeah, so it's
my
boomers
parents are
and
older, so they're boomers, and then I'm a millennial, so I forget about Xers.
Yes, same. Yeah, because my parents are also older, so that's a thing. I have to assume. Let's take a. I mean, this is going to be the quickest poll ever because I assume everyone in here is a millennial, or not everyone. Actually, there should be at least a couple that I know of that are not. But is everyone in the chat mainly millennial?
There's probably some Zers too.
Oh, that's true. No, you're right. That sucks to think about, but you're right.
And then it's not even like weird 13-year-olds. It's like legit like 19-year-old kids.
Yeah. No, I know. That's crazy. There's 100% like real adults that were just born after 9/11, which is a crazy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fluke says, "You watch your dirty millennial mouth, you ageless millennial punk." Okay, am I ready for the next opponent? I sure am.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Harrowmont's champion has held the field so far.
Millennial over 30. Fuck yeah, we're the truth, aren't we? Or you're almost in that crowd. I'll include you.
Yeah, give me another year and then I can join.
Yes, I'll include you in the cool club of millennials that are actually useful.
Hell yeah, got nerds.
By cutting out her own tongue.
Oh God.
and to our Prince Balin.
Just the
by
giant
fighting in
knockers
his
with the
name.
beard is just very weird combo.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh man.
Let's see. Is self-mutilation supposed to frighten me? Of course, that's the line we're gonna go with.
First
yeah.
warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
God damn, he is just fucking people up with the lightsabers. And it's over. This is like
The winner is the
That's a quick one.
it's like Conor McGregor speed knockout.
Harrowmont will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sisters'
Maybe this is
support
what Claude's
was a
good at,
great
fighting
boost for
solo.
Balin.
He's not actually
Are
a
you ready for your
team
next opponent?
player, if you will.
True.
Maybe that's his true calling. That's what we have to find out today. I think some people in this chat might have kids older than me, lol. How old are you? Oh god.
Oh yeah, wait, it depends. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, am I ready for the next opponent? Hell yeah.
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatshet fought as King Bloodlik II defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought alongside a second. Master of all weapons, prisoner of none, Wojciech Ivo has never won the same way twice.
Scott Jones
What
says
will
also
he do
generations are
today,
useless and
lords
meaningless.
and
Thank you for
ladies?
listening to my
And will
anthropology
it
TED
be
Talk.
the day for Prince Balin?
Generally speaking, I really do agree, honestly. I like to have fun with the whole, this person's Z, this person's millennial, because it's so topical today. But realistically, it doesn't really mean that much.
Oh yeah. At the end of the day, it's just old people bitching about young people.
And young people bitching about old people.
Yeah, it's true.
Who's gonna fight with us? I mean, it's got to be Morgan, right? Morgan's gonna bring the most firepower.
Yeah, probably.
Oh wait, I can fight alone, which goes with the theory that you just came up with.
Ah.
Okay, Claude, like an idiot, is gonna try and do this solo.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
Come on, Claude. There's two of you. I got two lightsabers. Bring it, bitch. Oh, damn. He just whirlwinded the fuck out of them. And there they go.
The winner is
And boom
the
goes the
Grey
dynamite.
Warden. Wojciech Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Warden.
I cannot look
Harrowmont
Claude straight
wisely.
in the face. He's my sleep
ready for your next
paralysis
opponent?
demon. Oh god.
Okay, another one. Yeah, bring it on.
Excellent. Let us go.
Why is he red?
He turns red when he
This is
whirlwinds.
glory proving, fought under the eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin.
Is it one of those like
Only
he
two
just gets
warriors
really red in the
remain.
face, so he just gets
Fighting for
really
his
exhausted.
royal cousin Balin, Piotr Idukan has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Harrowmont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition's summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4 soldiers to see once and for all whom the ancestors favor.
You fight well, but your judgment is questionable. The throne will never leave House Idukan.
Okay, yeah, shut up and fight.
Last one standing will be declared victor. Fight!
I wouldn't believe that he was winning so much he demanded some sort of like red spotlight be put on him at all times.
You know what? I can buy it. I can dig it.
Don't have
This is my aesthetic.
Oh, this is gonna be over so quick. I mean, Claude already dropping people. Crew's about to destroy them.
Ooh, Claude is the source of red lyriums.
Okay, I can buy it.
You can buy it, yeah. I mean, like, he leaves and suddenly there's red lyrium in the world. Maybe, Maybe he is... If Sandal is somehow connected with regular lyrium, then Claude is that version, but for red lyrium, if that makes some sense at all.
Oh, okay. We're kind of fucked now because Claude's dead. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, hey, that's not cool. Well, Morgan, do you have like a freeze spell? You can at least give yourself a few moments to get some hits in.
Yeah, Morgan. Oh, wow. Down goes Shale. This is an interesting turn of events.
Well, you had to have a party. That was where you messed up.
Yeah, there you go. All right, all right.
No mercy.
That's fine. Morgan can do this.
I want to believe you're right.
Okay, Morgan's probably not going to do this.
Okay, well. Jordan, I'm sad and disappointed.
Surely there's an autosave, yes?
I don't know. Maybe?
Oh, she might pull it off. Here we go. Hang on.
Why did you throw a fireball right where you were?
Else, I mean, it was poor judgment, decidedly. You know?
I mean, alright.
I shall do it.
You got one of them down.
Oh boy. Okay, okay, that worked. He's now frozen. And lightning. And that. Okay, could work.
Got it, you got
Oh,
it.
there we go. He's down.
The winner
There we
is
go.
The Grey Warden. Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of my army. Do you deny this Grey Warden has earned the championship? Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Harrowmont.
Okay, well, naturally.
I'd call that arrogant, but your performance justifies it. It was a gift, just to watch you fight, Warden.
Alright, well, Claude is now the champion of the Proving.
We did something. Or sorry, Claude did something. We're so proud of our boy.
Indeed.
Now we done the thing for Harrowmont. Did we do that? Did we do that correctly?
Right, so now we can go talk to Doolin at the bar.
Doolin at the bar?
Yeah, we gotta go tell him that we won the
Oh, the thing, yeah.
Yeah, putting him on walk gives him a semi-normal movement speed, but it's kind of hilarious because it looks like he's just gliding over the ground.
Because the legs are so tiny. See, everyone's saying like modded glory for Ogren. I remember Ogren being kind of boring because there wasn't a lot of good Ogren mods, so I don't know if I'd get everyone excited.
I have a question for you, Shale. How does it feel to be a giant statue?
Don't remember.
Bizarre question. How else would it feel?
Well, let's see.
Or maybe I did. See, I don't know. It's been
Do you feel like you've been buried under a pile
what,
of
like
rock,
6 months
or
since I
do you
did this
feel
mod
nothing at all?
list?
I have nothing to compare.
God, has it been that long?
How does it feel to be
Yeah, I
considered
think
an
they started
inferior race
in.
when compared to others who are just as
Well,
soft and
I
weak
put
as you?
so the mods took a while to get together, and
fine.
one of the first things I did was
How very
companion
fragile
heads.
it must
So
be. One touch and it's kind
doing that might have
confidence
been 6 months. I
spilling
don't remember when we
liquid
started this
everywhere. No
though.
wonder they clad themselves
We took a
in
very long
metal.
break because
It takes
of
more than just a touch, I'm sure.
I
like
feel
the
very
holidays
solid
though.
and immortal. No putrid liquids to squirt out of me. Oh no.
Now that you mention it, I suddenly rather feel like a delicate mushroom.
Yeah, Zevran is back somehow.
Yeah, whoever did the mod, they didn't do the banter. Or I'd somehow deleted the banter. It's one of those.
This Viper, I still had canon that Zevran is just Zevran in Dragon when he speaks in his old voices when he's tired.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Alright, here's old boy in the bar.
Atrasvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was nothing short of amazing.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
I
in
thank
the
you for
back.
whatever you said to Guidon. He fought like a Berescarn and showed many Deshers the strength of House Harrowmont's support. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now.
Alright then, so off to see Lord Harrowmont then, I guess. Excellent, lead the way.
His lordship is looking forward to meeting you.
So I guess at the very least we're supporting Harrowmont in the beginning, but we can really choose anyone to be king, so...
Word, yeah. Yeah, let's see what old Harrowmont has to say.
I appreciate what you have done, Warden, and I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials. I am Lord Pyrell Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Indrin's throne.
Alright, let's see.
Can you imagine,
here.
like, Harrowmont turning around, like, he's talking to you, and he turns around and goes, ah!
He's just... he doesn't even try to make conversation. He's just like, guards! Kill it! Kill it!
It's a dark spawn!
It's like, it's worse than a dark spawn. It's a darker spawn.
Oh, God.
Oh boy. Okay, what are we gonna say to Harrowmont? Well, I mean, look, all I want is your support against the Blight.
For us, the Darkspawn are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency
God,
you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king, and right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal Carta she runs?
Is it just, I mean, is this guy is the same voice actor as Zaid, right? And the guy from Redcliffe Village, the
I
sheriff
think
or whatever.
so, yeah. I think he is.
Because I'm like pretty sure I'm talking to Zaid right now, which is weird.
He's going to be talking about, see, I know I had Zaid because he was free, and I do not remember anything about him now other than free man. God.
All right, you've heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal cartel she runs. What about them?
The Assembly receives pleas every day from the common folk, begging that something be done about her. So far, no one has managed. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town, the raw edges of the city where no
Oh,
one
the voice
lives
actor
but
passed a long time
casters
ago.
and criminals.
Is that true?
I didn't
If you
know
would
that.
help me in this,
What do you mean? Let's
it
look
would
the guy
show
up.
the Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city.
I'll deal with Jarvia. Be ready to help against the Blight.
Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly sends your troops. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do whatever it takes to see that justice is served.
Yeah, it's just interesting because Zaid is such a like tough guy, mercenary. I don't give a fuck. Kind of a character, and this is maybe the first time I've actually heard that because the I can't remember his name, but the guy in Red Cliff Village, he just sounds like Zaid. It's just exactly the same voice. At least with Harrowmont, it's like, oh, okay, so he can do a slightly different voice.
Lord Balin swears revenge on great... Wardens.
There's just
He
so
is like a
much,
mad surfacer dog,
like, so much voice actors.
Ah, Murdoch the Mayor. That's right. That's right. He was also Kareth and KOTOR. That's right. How true.
All right.
Did that guy pass
Butler.
away?
Harrowmont has suckered the warden. Balin will not allow... Oh,
I'm trying to find. Okay, I finally found him. Robin Socks.
As you wish.
He did. He died in 2013.
Oh, that's-
61. He wasn't that old.
That's unfortunate.
Let's also look at what else he's been in. He was in Galaxy Quest. He was Saurus. It's been so long since I've seen Galaxy Quest. Let's see what happened to him. What happened? Here. Oh, it was just a heart attack.
Oh
poor
gosh.
guy.
Yeah, that sucks.
He looked like a fit guy too, so this must have been bad genetics.
That's awful.
Yeah. Oh, he was on Buffy the Vampire Slayer as Ethan Rayne. I haven't seen that. Actually, his role as Zaid would have been one of his very last. It's the second to last voice acting credit he has.
Oh wow. Well, I always quite liked him. I always quite liked him as an actor. There's a really great side conversation that you have with Zaid on the Normandy where he talks about his gun or his old gun. There's this old like busted up rifle that's just kind of sitting there, and you get to ask him like, "What's up with that old rifle? Why do you keep it?" And he tells several stories about like that was his first rifle. It's like he made his first kill as a bounty hunter with it and did all this different stuff with it. I quite always liked that story.
Caitie, you were a girl growing up in the 90s. How did you not watch Buffy? Because I was a child.
Children didn't watch Buffy?
No, well, no, like Buffy's kind of like a teenager show, and in 1999, I was like, 8 years old. So like,
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit about Buffy. I was still watching like cartoons.
I watched a little bit of Buffy, but it was never it's never been my cup of tea, and especially like it's weird because like if I recall correctly, I wouldn't say that I wasn't allowed. I didn't have that much interest, but I can definitely, because I was raised very religious household and all that stuff. It's like you can't watch that because it's got demons and such.
Yeah.
But it's so funny like to watch like maybe like clips of it or something now. Like it's the hokiest show ever.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's something. See, I have not actually watched it, but I hear it's something that hasn't aged well. Like for the 90s, it was like kind of cool and fun.
It's pretty
and then,
goofy.
Like, yeah, it's pretty fucking goofy. My time wasn't. My time was consumed by Sailor Moon, but even if I didn't have Sailor Moon, I wouldn't have watched Buffy because I didn't like live action shows, and I was too young for it. You guys are overestimating my age and underestimating like Buffy. Oh God.
Apparently, we just have a lot of Buffy fans in the chat.
I hear it's a good show. Like most people I have heard like who liked Buffy watched it like on VHS later on in their life. Like people in like that were kind of my age that like Buffy watched it later and not while it was on live.
Yeah.
What is Buffy? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's a really popular American show. Isn't it by famous
Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon? Yeah, it's one of the one of the first major things he did that got really
Yes.
popular?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it was just a popular like kind of modern fantasy show, I would say.
Yeah, she's hunting vampires and shit. But it was very I guess the word is quirky and sort of ahead of its time in that way.
And it was originally an amazing 90 vampire movie. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I would say a lot of imitative sort of a lot of people tried to imitate that writing style for years after that.
I thought it was a gory movie. No, I don't think so.
There's a rich
Maybe the movie that Murray was talking about was a bit gory, but like I don't think the TV show was. If anything, it was just kind of like, I don't know, like hokey, you know, just what you said. Joss Whedon also didn't age well as a writer.
Ooh, ouch. I mean,
that's the boss song.
I mean, you know what's weird is that when he came on to do Avengers, the first one, I kind of thought like, yeah, really, is this really the guy we're pulling out? But he did a good job with that.
What else has he done recently? I have no idea.
Oh boy.
Let's look this up. Apparently. Wait, what? Is Buffy the Vampire Slayer coming back? Because he has a 2019 credit for it.
Oh, could be.
What is this?
You know what's so weird that I just now noticed? I'm like, I feel like this is harder, but I'm also way better at playing fucking Dragon Age Origins. I'm going like, what happened? It's so oddly comfortable because it's basically SWTOR.
Ah, with the lightsabers?
Well, it's also like there's this thing which, I mean, it's in other games, but the whole like clicking the left and the right mouse button at the same time walks and also gives you a camera, a mouse look for camera controls, which is exactly how Star Wars The Old Republic is. And of course, James Olin, lead designer of Dragon Age Origins and former creative director of Old Republic, and I've been getting back into Old Republic, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's basically the same goddamn thing.
Oh, Joss Whedon wrote for Roseanne. Fun facts.
Interesting. The new one and old one, or
just the old one, I think.
Interesting.
Justice League? Like the Justice League. Okay, yeah, I didn't hear that. I hear that didn't go well.
Oh well, they have to release the Snyder cut, don't you know? That's what'll fix it all. Is 5 more scenes.
Oh boy.
I'm very amused that that movement has taken on so much life. That fucking hashtag. You know, the fact that Ben Affleck has tweeted it now, and like it's huge. Like, release the Snyder cut, but like, I think there's a lot of people who don't really know what a director's cut is. It's not going to fix the movie. That's not how that works. It's going to be maybe 5 or 6 more scenes. And all the crappy parts that they shot and the bad acting is still going to be in there.
Hold on. Sorry. We have to talk about the fact that Joss Whedon, I'm looking at his this stuff. He has a writing credit in 2012 for Buffy the Vampire Slayer XXX, a parody. They literally got him to write a real life porn parody for Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, I wonder if it's good.
It has Lexi Bell in it. If you know who that is.
I do, but that doesn't mean it's good. Is she playing Buffy? They could have gone another direction.
Yeah, I think she's playing Buffy. There's a Safe for Work trailer on YouTube I'm currently looking at. Jesse, Andrew. I see. I know the characters in the show, but I don't know their names. So like, I'm recognizing who these people are playing, but I do not know.
First of all,
what the character
there
thing
are
is.
people in the chat who are going, Jordan, Jordan, what? I don't understand.
Like, I know who Lexi Bell is, and I don't watch porn.
Sure.
It's all right.
Yeah. Like what?
She was the weird one in. There was a tornado. I'm assuming it was somewhere in Oklahoma, but a lot of people unfortunately died, and then Lexi Bell got an interview. It's like, I'm gonna have a charity event for all you daddies that lost your little girl in the tornado. This one's for you. And it was just really weird.
Next Dragon Age Day, that's gonna be the this is Caitie doing Lexi Bell voice.
That's what she sounds like. Oh God.
Jordan, sit in timeout again now. No, now I'm gonna go on a rant because when are we all like porn is just, it's killer, right? It's just making incredible amounts of money. There are more people watching porn than ever before, and yet everybody tries to pretend like people don't know who porn stars are. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, like even I know some like big names. Like well, now I'm forgetting the guy's name, but everyone wanted him to star in 50 Shades of Grey, and like one of his stage names is Grey. Fuck, it's like the famous dude.
Porn star?
Yeah, porn star.
Owen Gray. That's the only Gray guy that porn. You said his name was Gray?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe it was. Oh no, it was. Hold on. Let me Google this. I would recognize it.
Hello, I am the warden, but with that voice, that's my new headcanon.
Oh God. Oh man. Famous male porn actor. What was his name?
That's not a safe search.
Well, yeah, Ron Jeremy. It's not Ron Jeremy. Google, thanks. No, it was a guy that was trying to like make it into acting because he was apparently very handsome. I thought he looked kind of sketchy, but
so weird.
James Dean, that was it.
Oh, that dude's crazy.
Yeah, I got the name wrong. That was my bad.
Yeah, that dude had a weird thing with a young lady who was in porn.
Oh no,
there were some bad accusations about that guy.
Oh, no wonder he fell off the face of the earth.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure he still does scenes and shit, but yeah, those were accusations. I don't know whatever happened with that. What is happening?
Spare a bit for the needy? Please. It's not for me, it's for my child.
Here we go. This is a suspicious door. Look through the slot. You see nothing but blackness. Do nothing. Oh, that's right. We gotta ask some folks.
Spare a coin? 2 bits for the needy?
I'm looking at the James Dean Wikipedia page, and apparently the sexual, as the title they put it, the sexual misconduct allegations. Apparently the Huffington Post called him the Bill Cosby of porn. That's one of those things, like, if you would have said that like 10 years ago, I was like, oh, he's a great guy, right? Like,
what the fuck does that even mean? Even now, that is such a bad, holy shit. Stop writing. Whoever did that. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The Bill Cosby of porn.
Oh God,
what does that even mean? Just like mid scene, he just randomly starts talking about pudding pops? Like, what the fuck is...
And it's not like, because, you know, the thing with Bill Cosby is that he used to drug a lot of women. And that wasn't even that's not even in this story. So I don't even know what they were trying to do here. But,
oh, boy.
Anyway.
How did we get on this topic? Oh, Joss Whedon.
Yeah, Josh Whedon writing XXX parody.
Right. Well, good for Joss Whedon, I guess.
Do you think he did that for free, or if he was like, I want to do this?
I hope they paid him.
Yeah. But, like, did he want to do it, or did he, Like, who started the project?
He probably thought it was funny. I mean, that's probably what it was. People probably just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Spare a coin, 2 bits for the needy. Can I ask you some questions about the Carta?
What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Nope, I'm trying to ask you questions about the Carta. Ah, boy. Okay. Well, Claude's also taken a couple of bumps on the head here, so let's... Do I have any injury kits? I sure don't. Actually, I've not had injury kits for some time now, so I'm gonna backtrack and go buy some.
Oh. You can sort of make... Well, you probably don't have anyone that can make it, so never mind.
Oh, wait, hang on. I might, because I remember in the very beginning I actually cared about having crafting skills, and then I totally forgot about that.
Sorry. I was looking at... I'm trying to find more information about the Buffy porn parody, and there really wasn't anything. So then I just started looking at Lexi Bell's IMDb page.
Oh, the names? Come on, why would you do that to yourself?
Names. They're so funny. Filthy foot job for room service.
What?
What does that even mean?
Well, Caitie.
Okay, I guess I know what it means.
As a matter of fact, what do you mean? What does that mean? There couldn't be a more descriptive title in the history of movies.
Okay,
Like you said, like Brokeback Mountain. What does that mean? You know what I mean? Like,
okay, you got me. That's fair. But I just don't get it. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say.
in fact, that title is a spoiler alert. I mean, the whole plot is just laid out right in the title.
That's Oh, Jesus.
That is fantastic. There's just like the fact that it's for room service. I'm like, good Lord.
Oh, she was in Sailor Poon, a Triple X interactive parody. Hey!
Oh boy.
She played Sailor Poon.
That is wow.
Oh my god.
Gotta give it to him. That's pretty creative.
Yeah.
Is there a Dragon Age porn parody?
Oh, there has to be, right?
Certainly.
I'm not going to
right?
Google that, but
no,
there has
I don't.
to be.
Yeah, no, that's probably not a good thing to Google. But...
Oh, this one's a good name, Cookies and MILF.
Oh, these people are so much better at naming things than us.
We need to hire a porn writer to name our title.
Yeah. Like, can you name our pop? But nothing dirty. Just put some alliteration or some kind of play on words. Can you do that, maybe?
Oh God. I kind of really like Cookies and MILF. Something about that. It's really funny.
It's almost wholesome when you think about it.
I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing.
This one is Young Toes Before Hose. Oh God, I gotta stop reading these, otherwise it's just gonna be like she's been in so much shit. Holy crap!
Yeah, she's been busy. I mean, that's an industrious young lady right there.
Yeah, I'm only in like 2010, and she's been active for probably a little bit too long, to be quite honest.
That is crazy. That is insane. She is a hard-working person.
I know.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Oh God, Caleb, please Google the online ones. I do know they're animated ones because I have a friend of a friend who is the one that does some of those. So I know those exist. But I mean like real live action ones is what I'm thinking. I feel like the person that names Pokemon also names these films. What the? Well, maybe the English Pokemon, because some of the English Pokemon are kind of silly. But
there is specifically an alchemist in Orzammar or something like that, right?
I don't actually know, to be honest. Why do you need a?
This is all I have.
Oh,
right
is okay? He has a lot of injuries.
Well,
Is there not like just a
looks like
random
we
dude
have
that
a
like sells them?
visitor.
I'm sure there is. I
Friend
just
of
said the first
yours?
one that I went to did not have them.
Get out of here. This is private business.
That guy just has a tattoo on his neck.
And now this guy is being held up. It looks more like extortion to me.
Please,
Oh no.
don't get involved with this. You don't know what they're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times.
Chlamydia added should be the parody title of the channel.
Oh, God, no.
Protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target. So if you want the Carta's guarantee of safety, it's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
Yeah, take a good look. Do you really want this? Do you really want to start this?
Whoa. All right, you win. I'm not gonna die for 10 lousy sovereigns.
Ancestors, bless you for saving my poor store. I don't know how to express my gratitude.
Oh, we got the achievement for bully. That's nice.
Hey.
Here we go. Could you start by letting me look around your store?
I'm showing you the lowest prices I can afford. I assure you.
Yeah, there we go. We got a few. And while we're at it, potion got. Agent, so we can. Yeah, that should do it. So no more. We're done with the titles.
Yeah, I thought I don't want to make the whole episode porn titles because I probably
that's-
could have done that.
Probably a good call there.
Yeah, we got to keep some. I don't want to say family friendly, but at least PG-13. You know.
Yeah. Joss Whedon, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So no Buffy, right?
What?
No, what do you mean? Like I haven't seen it? Or?
Yeah, you never got around.
Yeah,
to it.
never saw it. I'd say I don't really watch a lot of TV shows. I watched most of Firefly.
Good, right?
Then, yeah, it was good. I liked it. We just never finished it for some reason. And then I heard, like about Serenity, and like everyone says like, oh, Serenity probably shouldn't exist. Don't worry about that. Don't. Because from what I hear, at least Serenity ruins a lot of things. I did watch all of Star Trek Next Generation, though. So,
okay.
Look at me go.
Yeah.
I finished that kind of recently, because that was Michael's favorite TV show as a kid.
Oh, how fun. Does he have any interest in the Picard stuff?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, really? No.
So, modern Star Trek, at least starting with the newer J.J. Abrams movies, have been very disappointing to Michael. See, Michael really sees Star Trek as a show that's about kind of a slow-moving, political, not like political in the sense of like it's slow-moving. It has like some topics, and it's really not about action. And then when you think of the J.J. Abrams movies and even the new Picard show, there's a lot of action in it. And then on top of that, it's supposed to have a very positive and good view on humanity in the future. And like from what I at least hear of the new Picard show, humans are just kind of assholes. But that wasn't really the case in the original show. So as Michael thinks, there's whatever he liked about TNG is not available in this current thing. So he's just not interested in it.
That's a very interesting observation. I'm not a big Trekkie, but I mean, you basically just said it. Those were the two things that I knew about it. It was more about conversation and contemplation between the three main principles. Like there's always like a trio of people who are conversing about whatever moral dilemma they're facing. And then also the idea behind it was that, like you said, it was supposed to be a positive, an optimistic, let's say, view of what we could be in the future.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know anything about. I mean, I've watched I think maybe 2 of the Abrams movies, and I just, as someone who knows nothing about Star Trek, I'm like, yeah, it seems kind of generic, but fine.
Yeah.
But especially now watching JJ handle Star Wars, something that I do love, I'm like, well, yeah, now I guess I know how the Trek people felt, because he clearly doesn't really understand these franchises.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it, sir.
Are we going into the Carta?
Yeah, we got to do what again? We got to talk to beggars to figure out how to...
Yeah, there's a woman by the fire in the middle, and that's who you specifically need to talk to.
Oh, that's what it...
Well,
I've heard good things of Voyager and Deep Space, but yeah, we just haven't seen it. Michael's, yeah, because he owns like the DVDs of Star Trek Next Generation.
Yes. See, oddly enough, I have seen more of Voyager than I have of any other Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Which is quite weird, because I understand some people, or at least there was a time when Voyager was looked upon poorly, whereas I think compared to the really modern stuff, it's actually considered not that bad now.
Yeah, I hear Discovery is the pits. And like I've seen some, so I watched a lot of Red Letter Media, and they're highly critical of it. And like even without being primed by their like reactions, like the clips I've seen are just not good.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah. What does Mr. Gill think of the original series? We've watched a little bit. I think he like it's cute, but it's you know it's not our genre. It's a show from the '60s, you know, like
sure,
it's a '60s show.
Okay, all right. Help a poor cripple, and what do you give me in exchange? Oh, I might have money if you have information.
What are you looking for?
Do you know a woman named Jarvia?
Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her.
Okay, where could I find her?
Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful since Barat died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingerbone tokens. She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there.
Alright, where do I find one of these tokens?
Can't help you there, Selrocka. The Carta members keep them real tight. Now, how about that coin you promised?
Alright, sure, here's 5 for the road.
I'll think of you when I go to bed with a full stomach.
Alright, and then what happens? Do we end up getting jumped again and take a token off of them?
Pretty much. You have to go in that house, right?
Trying to remember, I thought so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
look
that's
what we
that
have
one, yeah.
here. Jarvia
You go
said
in, you get
were
jumped.
looking for
You
trouble.
call him a little bitch.
Congratulations.
We take a finger.
You found
Yeah,
it.
basically.
Mind Blast. Shale can punch the ground because for some that works. And Claude can go twirly twirly like a glowing death. Good job.
Is there an Inquisition lightsaber mod? No, I don't even think that's possible right now. They just started being able to add in new 3D models to the game, so people have been into that. But I don't know how you would do the sound effect.
You fight like a bleeding
Or the glow effect, to be honest.
bloody stone.
Maybe the glow effect's possible. I just don't know how to do it.
right. Tell me how to find Jarvia, or you join them.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Will you let me go now?
Yes, and you don't want to be at Jarvia's when I get there.
Really? Oh, thank you. You're a good person.
People are talking about Valentine's Day plans.
The ancestors have shown their
I don't know. Michael and I have never really been into like the Valentine's Day thing. Like, I feel like our tradition is just we go on the 15th into the grocery store and buy discount candy. Like, that's our that's been our thing.
That's not a bad move, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We're just kind of like the stay at home and play video games type. And like going to a fancy restaurant for like a real fancy restaurant where we have to dress up and stuff. Just kind of like, I'd rather just wear jammies, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Me and my girlfriend have those moments, certainly, but Valentine's Day is not one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will certainly go out to dinner somewhere. Although we will go Saturday because that just seems to make more sense to us because Valentine's Day falls on a Friday.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts on restaurants on Friday. Holy crap.
And then probably Saturday because I assume we're not going to be the only jokers with that idea. But yeah.
Yeah. Trying to find. I think you have the finger bone now, yeah?
Oh yeah, I didn't even pay attention to that, but I'm sure I did because I looted them. Yeah, I have obtained the finger bone. Very good.
Woo! All right, let's start getting into the Carta.
Flucus says Valentine's Day is for teenage love interest and young couples. Is it? Is that right? Can you put that in writing? I'm interested in this theory. I can tell that to my girlfriend and be like, hey, I'm 30 now, so some random guy on the internet told me I don't have to do shit anymore.
Yeah, sorry, you have to buy your own flowers. Sorry, babe.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna fly. My girlfriend quite likes that stuff. She likes so she will get flowers and chocolates and all that stuff. So.
That's what my mom used to get. My dad used to. Actually, it's a funny story on that. So my dad, every Valentine's Day, we get mom a box of chocolates and some flowers. And he, because I'm young, I don't understand. He would also give me some chocolates too. Well, one of my favorite candies are chocolate truffles. Like, I love the little things. So he went to a very nice candy store, and he picked out just like all he saw was a box full of chocolate truffles. And he says, "Perfect. My daughter would like." It was kind of small, so he takes it and bring it to me. And as mom was reading the packages, so she was looking at it, she goes, "Bill, yeah, these are aphrodisiac chocolates."
Oh boy.
And so I'm probably like 10 at the time, so I'm like old enough to understand what it is. Like, so me and my mom are just making fun of my dad, and my dad goes, "Oh no! Oh God! What have I done?" And me and mom are just like cracking up.
That's a good story. That's pretty funny. That is such a dad story. That's great.
I think dad just started buying Reese's peanut butter cups after that.
That's a good one. I can dig that.
We still bring that up, and dad goes, "I didn't know."
Oh, okay, here we go. We're getting into Carta base.
Classic dad, not reading the labels, pretty much.
Changing topics from Valentine's Day to New Year's. Do you guys go out on New Year's? Do you do anything?
Oh God, no! I've never gone out on New Year's, even when I was in college.
Who the fuck really goes out on New Year's anymore? Because that's one where we will tend to stay in. Like, we've gone out a couple times to do that whole thing, and it just fucking sucks, to be quite honest. It's just, if you want to go drink, it's not a good time to go drink. If you want to go dance somewhere, because that's what you like to do, that's not me, but that's not a good time to do it. If you want to go have a nice dinner somewhere, still not the time to do it. Like, it's, no matter what it is, to me, it's less enjoyable. The only thing that's good for is if you want to stand outside in the cold for some reason and watch fireworks.
Yeah, yeah.
I just don't. I mean, maybe there's some people who like it. They just want to go out. It's the quote unquote biggest night of the year. They like the feeling of everything being crowded. I don't. It's not great.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the family tradition, like every once in a while, like my parents would go to their friend's place, and like I would go with them because like all their kids were there, or like I'd get together with some friends maybe. But I feel like the thing that's just most comfy is like you're just sitting at home, maybe watching the ball drop fiasco and making fun of everyone on there because it always sucks. And just like, I don't know, Michael and I don't drink, so we always just got some sparkling champagne, or not champagne, but like the grape soda shit or whatever.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know what to call it. We just get that and call it a day. That's our New Year's.
Yeah.
Pop some poppers, then go to bed.
Yeah, that's the one that like has the least appeal to me is New Year's, and I don't really know that many people who like do the whole thing because it's a lot.
Yeah.
You're either risking driving or having to get an Uber in your own city, which always feels weird because it's just a mess to try and, especially if you're going like to a downtown area or something like that. Yeah. It's a goddamn nightmare to try and drive through it.
When I was still living in Tulsa, I don't know if they still do this, but when the local TV channels tried to start a tradition in Tulsa where they have their own ball drop. So like one of the first years they did, it was like a complete mess. Like it was like 2 minutes off. Like the ball dropped 2 minutes off from what it should have, and so everyone's making fun of it. Like I don't. Yeah, I wonder if they're still doing that. Oh well, who knows? I left.
What's the password?
Boy, what's the password?
I mean, there's no good password. They're all.
Jarvia sucks lizard eggs. I don't know. No, wait. I remember. Die, scum.
Looks like we have a martyr, boys. Gotta get.
I gotta tell you, the whirlwind thing is pretty. It's pretty fun though for Claude. It's actually working pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, it's not going too bad.
So Jordan, how excited are you for Animal Crossing New Horizons?
I am excited to hear you tell me about it. That's always fun. And then legitimately, I might try it. You know, I'm down for anything on my Switch. You know, there's some stuff you can only get on Switch. You may as well try it if you have the spare funds and some time. So I might try it if enough people tell me about it.
Yeah, I hope it's good because they're doing a lot of new things this time around, like a crafting system and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hope it's good. I really love New Leaf.
New Leaf was on GameCube or Wii?
It was on the DS.
Okay, gotcha.
The 3DS specifically. Yeah. So I'm excited for it.
Okay, I can dig it. Everyone's. Oh well, first of all, let me just tell you, I had an emotion because of you and something you tweeted.
Oh.
That goddamn commercial, and I was like, trying not to feel sentimental things. It was a very good tweet. It was a very good commercial, and I thought, God damn it.
So for people who didn't follow me on Twitter and didn't see the tweet, Animal Crossing came out with a new advertisement that was like, it was a mom. She's kind of older, and she's playing Animal Crossing throughout the day. And then her 15-year-old daughter comes home and goes, "Oh, Mom, you playing?" She's like, "Yeah, you want to come play with me?" And she plops down with her own little Switch, and they're playing together. And of course, I just found out like the day after that commercial came out that I'm having a daughter. So I was like, it's gonna be me.
Thank you for that additional audio. That's now my perception of you having an emotional cry.
It's kind of real. I don't really cry that often, but when it happens, it's like.
It's got to let it all out.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It was that marketing was highly effective.
Yeah. So I mean, I was gonna buy it anyway, but now I'm like, so.
I will say everyone says that it's the relaxing game, right? That's what everyone says. Maybe I tried Animal Crossing once briefly on someone else's DS, but I've never played one really. But everyone says the same thing, like, oh, it's nice if you want to just relax and play something calm. I'm like, well, I'm always down for that nowadays, so I might try that.
Yeah. See, I like the cutesy animals. I think the aesthetics are really nice and cute, and I just think for me there's something really comforting in like building a home and like making something out of nothing to make it like look really nice. So you like make the island look nice, be friendly with animals. So then there's something about that I find really relaxing. I think if you don't like decorating or organizing things, you probably wouldn't be into it.
Well,
But,
when I see, that's the thing too. When I see that aspect of it, I go, I love that stuff in like Skyrim a little more than I should, and that's a game that's not truly focused on that. So I don't know. I think I might like some of that stuff.
Maybe, yeah. Gil, you could get a Switch for your mom, and she could be like the grandma on the computer. Mom doesn't like video games. She's not. My dad kind of does. A dad, I think, would be a gamer, if you will, if it wasn't for the fact that he works all the time. Like my dad really likes Wolfenstein.
Oh, interesting.
Like one of my earliest memories is playing Wolfenstein with my dad. And like he like I remember when I first got the Game Boy SP, my dad got one as well. And the only game he had was like I guess a remaster or whatever of like the old Wolfenstein that we used to play. And he played the shit out of it. Like for a good solid year, he would come home from work and then watch the news and play Wolfenstein.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty good.
So whenever because there's a new Wolfenstein now where like you play like, because it's always been the same dude forever, and the new one you play his daughters, and I'm just like, like I kind of almost wanted to play it. It's like I played it with my dad, you know. So
right.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the game's good or not, but maybe I'll pick it up on sale or something just for nostalgia. Gil and Little Dirthallen playing Animal Crossing together. I'm looking forward to it. Now, like, granted, like, you know, she's gonna be a tiny little baby when Animal Crossing New Horizons is, you know, I'm playing that. But like, I guarantee you, what's going to happen is there's gonna be a little baby on my chest, sleeping, and I'll be playing Animal Crossing, and I'll just be like trying to catch the beast, and I'm going, fuck, shit. That's the reality. So. Just got some news. I'm getting another cat. Any tips? Jordan, you're a cat man. I have never had a cat. I don't know cats.
You know, I mean, just let them have time to figure out your apartment or your house. They normally need to do that, so just kind of like leave them alone.
Yeah. Don't interact with the cat.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird to say, but like cat people know what I'm talking about. Like the most important thing you can do is just give a cat space when it's in a new environment, so that it knows that it can hide if it wants to hide, or they'll come out and be curious naturally as they feel more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, food always helps if they understand that you are the food person.
That's probably true. Are cats, like, because every dog I've ever owned has been very food oriented. I know it's not necessarily the case with every dog, but like if Jinx will do anything for anything that looks sort of edible, you know, I don't know. Are there cats like that, or are cats pretty like, you know?
No, I feel like cats are always suspicious of everyone, especially if you're talking about like new, and so.
Don't have time right
now. No, I would say that if you're new with a dog and you give them food, like they will warm up to you quickly. Whereas if you're new with a cat and you give them food, they'll be like, "This is a trick," at least at first. And no, I think that when cats are hungry, it's so interesting, right? Because when dogs are hungry, dogs are begging you for food.
Oh, yeah.
When cats are hungry, it's this really interesting, like, how fucking dare you not give me food already? Like, cats have such interesting, like, intonation to their meowing. Like, when they are hungry, it's just like this really arrogant, like all the cats I've had, not just one, like, it's just really sort of like uppity, like, what the hell is your problem? Give me food.
Oh, man. Yeah, Jinx is like, because there's like some times where like we're a little bit late on the food, and Jinx, because usually we're on the computer when she needs to be fed, so she'll come in here and you'll just hear like little like
That's kind of cute.
and we'll look down and like her little tail's really wagging, her ears are back, and she's just begging for food. Oh god. And like because she's so short, like she can't really jump up very well, so when we're eating at the dinner table, we'll just have her walk around. She's always just sitting under the table waiting for that one little bit that falls down. And as soon as something falls on the ground, it's gone. It's already in her mouth.
Yep.
So people are asking how Jinx is. She's doing well. She's doing well. She doesn't know the impending doom of a baby coming into her family. At least I don't think she understands yet. So she's doing all right.
Oh, poor Jinx. Jinx's world is going to be totally flipped upside down, right?
I know. She's gonna have to figure out that she's not the center of our world anymore. It's gonna be catastrophic.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for Jinx. See, when you have a kid and you're about to have the second, the younger sibling, you can tell the kid, well, presumably if they're old enough to speak, you can tell them that they're about to have a little brother or little sister, and you can prepare them for how that's going to change everything. But you can't do that with a pet.
No, you can't. Just one day, one day, I'll be freaking out, and then we'll leave for like maybe a day or two, depending on how the birth goes, and then we come back with a very small and yet very loud and very stinky little wiggling thing.
Yeah.
And then I don't know how Jinx is going to react to that. So. This is the plot point Lady of the Tramp, and that worked out fine. I don't think it did, though. I mean, maybe in the end, but yeah, I think she'll be fine. Here's the thing: that Jinx has never. She loves people, but she's never seen a baby. So I don't know what's gonna work out here. I don't know if like she's smart enough to like connect that this is because she likes puppies. Because we have a lot of like new puppies in the neighborhood sometimes. She's so good with puppies and she's so good with humans. So I don't know if she'll like connect the two of like this is human puppy,
Yeah, exactly. I think so. I mean, from what I've seen with a lot of dogs, they're very, intuitive to understanding, okay, this is a baby. This is not, we got to be gentle with them. A lot of good dogs know that. And Jinx seems like a good dog.
She does, yeah. But she's also very jealous a little bit, I think. So, I don't know. Because she's so used to being like the center of attention. It'll be strange to be without a dog soon. Might need you to feed me Jinx. But Fussel, what's happening to your dogs? And now I'm worried. Is your dog's okay?
I'm quick gonna get another water and I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I'll be with the chat then. Do you have any friends or relatives with babies or toddlers you can invite over? Not near me. I have some cousins with babies, but they're like on the other side of the country, and I don't talk with them. So, and then all of my friends are single and don't have children. So yeah, we're the first of our friends to have a baby, so we're all kind of like, what's gonna happen? Never was my dog. She belongs to my ex. Ooh, awkward. Okay. Well, I'm sorry about your loss of puppy, Fussel. Good luck with that. So, yeah. I know you liked that dog, so I'm really sorry about that. Achilles has passed away, one of the Dobermans. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's always sad to lose a puppy. Yeah. Trying to think of like things to talk about while Jordan's away. It's so weird. Jordan leaves and like I don't know what to say, but I can do a 2-hour stream on my own just fine. but when he leaves, I'm like, oh god, what? Maybe because I'm not playing a game. My parent had a dog who adopted me as her puppy. It started with she protecting me while I slept, and eventually started snapping and growling at my parents for trying to take me away. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, I hope Jinx doesn't do that. Because we can take care of the. Jinx is really good with us though. So. Fossil says, might sound strange, but I'm looking forward to being free. Going to Belgium next weekend. Well, I hope Belgium's fun. Yeah, no.
All right, I'm back now. What are we doing? We're talking about waffles?
Yeah, waffles. Belgian waffles.
Excellent. I love them.
Yep. Is there like a real difference between like waffles and Belgian waffles? Or are Belgian waffles just thicker? Or is there like something about, or is there like, there's the American Belgian waffles that you get from Denny's or whatever the fuck, but if you go to Belgium, like their waffles are like, oh shit, you don't even fucking know. Like, it's just full of alcohol and it's the best, you know? I don't know.
Yeah. You know, I don't know, but I'd be curious to also report on these things for us.
Yeah, yeah. Have you ever been out of the country before?
Me, no.
I've been once. My parents got really cheap tickets to Italy, and like that was real fun. It was also like my family has a terrible habit of whenever we go somewhere, like we all get sick. So we're in Italy and we're all feeling miserable and sick. But like we're here. We don't want to waste our time, so we're just like walking around going, "Oh God." It was fun though. We mostly just did the tourist things. We went to the Vatican because, like, oh my God, the Vatican's huge. Jesus. And we went to like the Colosseum and
so be it.
Catacombs, all that stuff. But yeah.
Fossil has said that he shall report on the waffle situation. I'm very excited about this.
There we do. Caitie, Corky the Corgi is obsessed with your voice. He's marking up a storm. Hopefully in a good way. Maybe he senses that I like the corgis. Oh, did I tell you there's a new corgi in the neighborhood?
I think you maybe alluded to it, yeah.
Yeah, there's someone got a new corgi in our neighborhood. And like, I don't... For some reason, when people find out you have a corgi, they want to give you corgi-related things, which is fine. It's cute. I don't mind it. But the problem is, everything that's with the corgi thing is like a sable-colored corgi, so the brown corgi, and Jinx is a tricolor, so she's black. So we have all of these corgi things that don't look like our dog. So it's just...
It's a little weird.
It's a little weird. Like I have a little pot someone gave me, like a ton of socks. We had like a couple magnets. We have a calendar right now that someone gave me. And like they're cute. I like them. It's just I like my dog, you know? I like
right.
Jinx. I don't like corgis are cute, but I love my dog. So I have half a mind just to go up to this new owner that does have a sable corgi and like, hey, do you just want some random shit with the corgi on it? Because this one looks like your dog. I don't know. Is that weird? Would that be weird?
That's really true. That's a really good point. It's like, I have a corgi. It doesn't mean I'm obsessed with all the other corgis out there.
Because like, I wanted a corgi because I thought they were like a cute type of dog, but I'm not like obsessed with corgis or corgi butts. That one's the weirdest one to me.
Yeah, that one's also pretty weird.
Yeah, that one's weird. Because here's the thing, you like a lot of people like, oh, corgi butts are so cute, whatever. Because the ones you see pictures of are well manicured and they're fluffy, so they cover the asshole. You know, so you don't have to look at just a dog's asshole.
Right.
No.
The only good corgi butts are the well-manicured corgi butts, of course.
Yeah, no, like my dog, like I don't want to look at my dog's asshole. You know what I mean? Like, that's something I enjoy looking at.
Is that really a thing? I mean, when you say
oh my God,
when you say manicure, it's like so people really got to focus on the corgi butt when they take their dog in to get groomed.
Yeah, no, so we don't take our dog into groom. I just do it myself. But like, yeah, people like Jinx. So there's like a lot of hair on like the back end, but like for Jinx, it just kind of like slicks back to kind of like make a dome shape almost.
Sure,
I don't know how to do it. But what people will do is that they'll fluff it up so it makes their butt look really fluffy and kind of silly looking. But like you have to manicure it like that, you know? It doesn't like come like that naturally. So it's just people want to like hide the butthole, so they just make it all fluffy. But then like let the dog go to the bathroom, you get making a mess. So just let the dog be fucking normal.
Oh like, wow. Yeah, that's quite something actually to think about. There's somebody out there and their job is to trim corgi butts.
I've heard like some horror stories of people that work at dog grooming places, or actually a woman that used to live here, and unfortunately she's moved since then, and she also had a dog. So whenever you live in a neighborhood with a bunch of dogs, like you have a dog and other people have dogs, you just know everybody who else who has a dog because you have to go sit and watch your dog shit for an hour or whatever together.
Mhm.
Anyways, I was talking with the dog groomer and like about her job or whatever. She's like, oh yeah, no, like there's certain dog types where they have like something wrong with the glands of their anus, so they have to like rub it to make sure it doesn't get like infected and stuff like that, and that's part of their job description. I'm like, that sounds terrible. Oh my god, I can't believe you have to do that. Like some of some of the dogs, the way they're bred are just so fucked up that like you really have to like watch them and manage them, and like that's what some of the dog groomers are like trained to do, where people come in and so you like you know how to take care of the cleanliness of the dogs so they don't like get infected and stuff. So especially like the weird cough pugs as well. Yeah, pugs are God, man, have you like heard those things just breathe? Those poor bastards.
Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. And when I say we, I don't mean you and me. I just mean humans.
Yeah,
We shouldn't have
yeah.
fucked with dogs like that. You know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's if you look at the history of pugs, there's like, you know, old images of pugs, you know, back from like the 1800s, and they just look like mostly normal dogs, you know? Like they have a little bit of a smash face, but nowhere near compared to like just the flat face they have today. Oh boy.
God, can you imagine how fucked up it would be? Like, that's a really fucked up thing to do when you really think about it. The fact that we have bred dogs to fit inside of tiny little purses and shit. Can you imagine if there was just like a super intelligent alien race that just came down to Earth and started doing that shit to us? They just keep making Danny DeVito fuck a bunch of people until they think he's the cutest thing ever, and they just want a million Danny DeVitos, and they don't give a fuck. They're just like, keep doing it. They're finding a bunch of Chinese gymnasts, and they're just like, look, we gotta make them smaller. They're not small enough. They're hunting down everybody in the NBA. They're trying to wipe people out. They're like, no.
So these aliens only like very tiny gymnasts and Danny DeVito.
Yeah, we like them when they're little.
Too big, and it's just not. When there's like the one alien, right? It's like, no, the big ones are good for hunting, and scaring off other aliens.
What if that happened? But do you think humans would take that deal if the aliens were just like, look, we have infinite energy. We've mastered, you know, everything. We can materialize food out of thin air. We'll take care of everything. Nobody has to work. We'll pamper you. We'll fill.
There will
fill
100% people who take that deal. Oh,
but we're gonna have to kill everybody who's over 5'5", and the only people left are gonna be bred to be short.
Every short person is like, hey.
And the tall people try and fight back.
Yeah, I think that would be a thing. I think that would be a thing. Not me, because that would make me like really uncomfortable. But thankfully, though, I am 5'5", so no matter what happens, I get to survive.
Oh, okay. You're gonna turn on us. I see how it is.
I'm a spy. No. Okay. They make us Claude. Do a live action casting of Claude. Would it be Danny DeVito with some like weird makeup on? Like, you know, like face prosthetics is what I mean.
Yeah, sure. Or also at this point, you know, they just see. I mean, Claude is really a CG character. There's no real person next to Claude.
Really, I think all of them are. Because even though Tamar, like, her face wasn't fucked up, like, it has horns, and she's like, you know, 6'9" or whatever she was.
True.
So, yeah. What are we doing? Leveling up? We've been on the screen for a while.
Oh, that's right. I'm leveling up. I'm trying to figure out if I should do a Reaver or a Paladin.
Oh, yeah, I just remembered we're not a rogue. We're a fucking warrior.
Champion is so boring. So is Templar. But at least with Templar, I can smite people.
Yeah, Reaver I always thought was kind of a glass cannon type of situation.
And he's already sort of sort of glassy enough. What the heck? Let's just go Pally. It's not that useful, fun, but none of them are. I've got my dual weapon all the way back.
Claude's specialization is Claude. Alright, bye, Fuzzle.
That's a trap. Okay. Yes, another trap. No.
Almost.
Say no more.
Hey, that's a hell of a scream right there.
Who screamed?
Like right when I hit the trap, the enemy started charging in, and that was a serious battle cry right there.
Very well.
Did you hear that? Because I just hit my microphone. I don't know if I should apologize for hitting my microphone because I don't know if it picks up or not.
I did not hear it. No. So I imagine then the folks did not hear it.
Yeah.
I see.
Mm.
I shall do it.
So I've been trying to do baby registry stuff because that's a thing you do. And God, there is just so much like, because I been talking with my mom and like reading some sources. It's like, okay, here's some things to register, but you know, looking on like, you know, various websites to register, there's just so much like shit for babies that's like, do people really use that? Do people really need that? Do I really need to buy that? I don't actually know. It's like I was just looking at mostly like bibs. Like, what bibs do you want? You know, like I'm thinking like, just get like one of those like cheap 10 packs of bibs. You know, you can wash them or whatever. You know, make sure like they're somewhat waterproof so it doesn't soak into the clothes. Call it a day. But you had like these like really fancy ones that like have like a cup on it so it catches food and whatnot and all that stuff. I'm like, Dad, is that? Because I've never seen that before. Is that good? Is that a thing?
I mean, no, I don't know. Maybe it is, but like my thought is like, I don't know. Somebody in China thought that they could sell a few of them on Amazon until there it is.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I don't know. It's just there's just so much shit, you know, and like we don't want like we have a small apartment. We barely have room for the baby as is. Like I don't want to buy like just a whole bunch of like shit I'm not going to use, you know. So I almost just want to buy like just like small things I know we can reuse later. So like, what is this?
I don't know, but this guy doesn't have a voice, and he looks like he followed 3 or 4 YouTube makeup tutorials at once.
Sorry, just forget about baby. What the? Oh, this is Leske. Oh my God. Oh, he's a follower. We can get him to follow us.
Oh, can we not? Can we get him to go away?
No, he's ours. We have to do this.
Oh boy. Okay.
Also, my God, they paled him up.
Here's Leske. My friend didn't make it, just stopped eating one day, and so what are you doing here? I'm here for Jarvia. What do you want her for? I'm shutting down her and her little operation. Sure. Why do you think... Why do I think you mean that literally? Because I do? Question mark? Why does this guy ask so many questions? Now I know you lost your senses. Those guys must have seriously cracked your skull. We should get out of here before the guardsmen come. Huh, wait a minute. We? Why? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh,
I have opinions.
At least I'd have something to eat. What? You want to go with me to the surface?
What's going on with his chin? Are like his teeth coming out? Wait, I can't.
Oh, it's really weird. I went up one time for Barat, and up there, no one cared about the brand on my face. I doubt that. Okay, why would you want to leave your home? Hi, what can I say? No money, no girl.
Oh Oh my god.
No money, no girls. Yeah, because this guy likes girls. Okay. No money. No girls, no place to call my own.
He does remind me a lot of James Charles. So something about like the
same
baby
energy,
face.
right? Is that what the kids say? Same energy.
Same energy. God.
What do you say? Please, God, no. A half-starved, castless prisoner? No, thanks. No, we have to bring him. Is this person, he has no voice. Okay.
He should have some sort of voice at some times. Like even like Cullen and Jowen had some of their voices, but like I don't know. But yeah.
Okay, well, as long as you can hold a sword, I guess you can tag along. Poetry to my ears, Salraka.
Now I do think hold on. Where in my files is the Karma Companion? Whatever the fuck. I thought I moved it maybe to someplace I'd remember it would be, and then now I can't find it.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna have to download it again because I can't find shit.
Also, I'm bringing Jowen because we need...
Yeah, that'd be good. I think Leske's supposed to be a rogue, maybe? I can't find the mod thing. Let's just re-download the damn thing.
Oh, Tempest.
Because I know Leske's romanceable, but I don't know by who or what. Do I have to download it or you just say it on your mind? Oh, God, I hate re-downloading this thing every time because I just lose it. I just want the README. There you go. Yes, I want the slow download because I'm not going to pay you money. I will say the face texture is different from Karma Companion. So these are two different mods working together. So Karma didn't do that one. That's somebody else's fault. Okay, 7-zip. Extract the damn thing. Okay. Leske is romanceable by anyone who's a dwarf. So I don't know if we could do that or not because I don't know what the game thinks we are.
Good. True.
Yeah. I think with it, no, okay, we have one more. We have one more companion that we can have that we don't have right now. Well, other than Ogren. And then we other than like those 3 dwarves women we were not going to be able to get, unfortunately. We got them all. So yeah. Well, all right, that was an adventure. Oh, you're setting tactics up. Look at you.
Well, we just want Jowen to actually do things.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, where are we walking next?
I think we're pretty close to the end of this dungeon, so we could probably.
Hi, Sneak. What are you doing here? Get out of my face.
Now we are almost close to time, so I don't actually know if we'll be able to beat this or not. But...
Oh man, this went by quick today.
Yeah, I know. Probably because we were talking about porn parodies.
I was right about to say that. Oh, off with his head. Wow.
Nice.
Yep, time flies when you're talking about Lexi Bell.
Oh God. still can't get over the.
What was it? Feet for rent money or some stupid
Well,
bullshit?
Cookies and MILF is what I was thinking of.
Cookies and MILF.
That's a good one. Also, toes before hose.
That
was a
is
good one.
ridiculous. These people they're geniuses, honestly. I think we're really just jealous of their naming prowess.
Can we name this episode Cookies and Claude?
We can do whatever we want, Caitie. It's the internet.
Oh God.
Cookies. Nobody's watching.
Nobody's watching.
Except for the thousands of people that are watching.
Is there a list of the mods you guys are using right now? No, I don't think I wrote it down anywhere. Do you remember if I wrote it down anywhere? I can't remember.
Not exactly, no. I don't think we did write it down.
Yeah. No, unfortunately not. If you have like a mod in mind that you want to ask about, I can try my best to remember it because I did this like 6 months ago. But yeah, there's also like I don't know. I feel like sometimes these mods get taken down like randomly. So like I don't know if all the time like if these mods will be up. Like there's a mod that I use on my cannon run. That I've had for a very long time that is actually just gone now. So like some people have asked me about it. I'm like, it's not even available. Don't worry about it. Sorry. It's just
those are that's a really weird thing about mods that go away. I feel like it's an analog to something that a lot of us are not really used to, right? Like there used to be a time in music where you could get a mixtape of something or some sort of like underground thing or even a CD that you couldn't find on like the internet or something. Like to me, mods that get taken off of Nexus and you can't find anywhere, if you still have a copy of it, you feel like you've got something that's actually rare.
Yeah.
In the day and age of the internet, like I have a mod for Skyrim that's an economy overhaul mod that as far as I can tell, I can't find anywhere to re-download it, but I still have it downloaded, and I'm like, I have to make sure to never delete this because there's no way to get it back.
Really?
And it's my favorite economy mod ever. And I'm like, this is so great that I still have this.
Your head will make lovely
So, yeah. Where do we, because like, I don't know where we want to pause. Do we want to try to get to like right outside Jarvia's door or what?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Say no more.
Would the Wayback Machine help? Sometimes they can, but sometimes they don't. Because, like, for the Wayback Machine, someone has to save it. You know, like, if someone doesn't physically save in the Wayback Machine, or at least, like, you know, a certain, you know, area of links or whatever, like, it just doesn't get saved. I've definitely found stuff in the Wayback Machine that I've needed, but, like, not everything. Sometimes you can even find the page where you can download it, but, like, the actual thing you need to download isn't there, you know? So. Wayback Machine's hit or miss. I appreciate the modders who leave their mods up, but give them over to the caretaker accounts. Yeah. Yeah, those are nice. Something that, like, I don't know, I have mixed feelings on it, so, like, I know this is going to be kind of an unpopular opinion, but, like, I don't... There's some people, and I know this has happened in the Dragon Age community, so if this is, like, you or it happened to you, like, I don't mean to call you out, but I'm not going to name names, but, like, there's been times where, like, people will have just, like, stupid arguments about something on the internet, and so they take down their entire mod list that they've made.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and like kind of like if one person doesn't like it, nobody can have it. And it just I don't know. I think that's a shame. Like why let one person ruin everything? And like maybe that one person's being a real dickhead. You know what? I get that. But like you know, I don't know.
It's a weird thing, right? It's technically their right to do it because they made it.
Oh, yeah.
They don't have to leave it up, but you're right. It would seem like, it's not exactly the most prudent thing to do.
Yeah, and then like there was a one mod I was trying to find, and I was like asking some people like, okay, it's down. Does anyone have it so I can have it? And I was told like, oh, it's kind of a dick move to like try to find it when the person took it down.
Oh,
And I'm like,
nonsense.
I don't know. I can't give. I don't know. I'm like, oh, I mean, like, I think I get the person want to get on for a reason or whatnot. And, like this is their work, and like I don't know. I just have a lot of mixed feelings. I'm like, but I still like it's a good mod. I'd like to use it. Like
Yeah, I think that's a
I don't
crazy
know.
thing to say that it's a dick move to want something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Holy shit, Claude is thoroughly fucked up.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm Brazilian and training my English watching you guys. I'm so sorry because we probably don't speak very good English. Hugs from Rio. Oh.
Shout out to Rio.
Yeah, really. Caitie, in train simulators, there's a big no-no about finding stuff that's taken down. It's led me to hoarding all of my downloads in case it disappears someday. Yeah, that's oh man. I kind of do the same thing with mods now. So, except for like the mods I downloaded for this playthrough, I said fuck it, it's gone off my hard drive. I didn't save any of them.
Yeah.
Another thing that bothers me with mods, I feel it's like it's more of a problem in Origins, just because of how like the game's made and how the mods have to work. But in Origins, like there's a lot of like really big mods that like use other mods, which is fine. But then like to make this one you want working, you have to download like 20 others. And those 20 others sometimes don't exist anymore. So if you can't find one, you're kind of fucked for the whole thing. And that's really annoying.
Yeah.
Like I had that problem a lot while doing this mod set, and at the end of the day, I just had to like say fuck it and work around it. And like some things I was able to work around, and like sometimes you've seen people like with like missing heads and stuff like that. That's just me saying fuck it. Someone's just gonna be missing a head.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, sometimes load orders just get too big, and you just have to
Yeah.
say fuck it. Like that's just what's happening.
Mm-hmm. But Caitie, what if you want Stenstrek in your future playthrough? You know, I don't know if that's going to be a thing.
Okay, I think we've reached it.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
It's just
Yeah, I think
auto-saved.
you're right. Yeah, I think this is it. So this is probably a good place to stop here.
Very good. Okay, let's make our final save slot. And I guess that does it for this.
Yeah.
Do we have anything
alright.
else to plug or to let people know?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're good. Things should just be normal. Like I was late in streaming this week because like I had the gender reveal doctor appointment on Tuesday, so that was kind of like what was in that day. But I should be streaming on Tuesday. I imagine we're back the next weekend. Oh, I don't know though. It's Valentine's Day. You'd probably want to do something with your girl.
I will be unavailable Saturday, but maybe Sunday. I'll
Yeah,
have to see how that
Sunday.
goes.
Okay, so
Um,
maybe stream on Sunday. If that can't happen, though, we might have to skip a weekend. If I'm free, I can just do something on my own too. We'll figure it out.
But otherwise, more Split the Veil will be coming soon-ish, in a week or so, probably. Probably.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Otherwise, I think that's it. We thank you all. Everyone have a good rest of your weekend.
And go watch Cookies and Milk.
Don't do that. Well, I don't know.
That might be someone's cup of tea.
You only live once, sure. Why not?
Wait, why? Hold on. Lexi Bell was in that. What? She's not a MILF, right?
Apparently, she was one of the cookies. Apparently.
Oh, I didn't consider that. Okay, never mind. All right, we should stop talking about this. Goodbye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.